Do you struggle with getting your website found locally? Do you want to rank higher than your competitors? In this video, I have 5 SEO strategies to help your business get found online. Hey friends, this is Ford Henley, and this is Ford's Web Help, and I help small business owners every week with videos to learn how to grow their business online with digital marketing. And today we're talking about 5 strategies to get your business found online locally. First up, we want to optimize websites for mobile. Part of that is making sure your website loads fast. One way to do that is test your page with Google PageSpeed Insights and other tools like pingdom.com. And I'll link some of those down in the description that you can check out later. Another good way to test a site for mobile is to also test your site across all different devices. There's some device testing websites. You can even use the physical devices yourself. You want to make sure that all the buttons work properly, the text isn't too close or too big or too small. And you probably see it a lot of times with a really old website. The text will be so small that the site is basically like zoomed out and you can't see anything, so you got to zoom back in to see what it looks like. And that's not good, because Google, one of Google's ranking factors is making sure this page loads fast on mobile and desktop, and that it's also mobile friendly for all users. And if your website isn't loading fast, you're potentially losing lots of customers due to these slow speeds. And that can be, even if your site loads in like 2 seconds, that could still be too long for some customer. And then tip number 2 is to create a Google My Business page. You can set that up in Google My Business. I can show you how to do it, and you want to make sure you put in your correct business name, address, because they're going to send you a code to your address to prove that you have a physical address. So you can't have, and at times you could list a PO box. You can't use a PO box as a Google My Business listing. They want physical brick and mortar addresses. Another thing you want to do on your Google My Business page is make sure you have plenty of images, you're using the right categories for your business, and you're not just creating spammy content, and your description is very clear about what your business is. You can put some keywords in your description specific to your business, but you don't want to make it spammy, so make sure just make sure it's very descriptive of your business and the keywords that are pertinent to your business. And also, another thing I think a lot of people miss when making a Google My Business listing is that when you're putting in an address, they forget that there's a map next to your address, typically, depending on when this video comes out. And there's also a little red pin, and you can see there's the red pin. You can actually drag the pin to get a more accurate placement for your business. So when someone's using, say, Google Maps to find your business, to get directly to your business and not 3 blocks down or just close enough, and then they got to call you and you got to explain how to find your business. Instead, they get directly to your business. Tip number 3, it's a pretty common one, but you want to make sure you have the correct meta tags and keywords for each page of your business website. And what that means is, so when you search on Google, you're going to see the green text is typically the title of your website, and then the copy below that is the description of your website. And the keywords aren't seen, and the keywords aren't super important for Google anymore, but if somebody's using Yahoo or Bing or a smaller search engine, those still factor in. And then another good thing about using keywords across your pages is you want to make sure that the title is like, if you want to get found for braces in your area, you want to make a page specifically about braces, describing all the braces you offer, how people can get signed up. And then another thing I like to do is you can also, if you have multiple locations, you either want to create separate landing pages for each location underneath your business website as subpages, and then also list the addresses on a contact page and in your footer. Then Google knows that you should be found for these specific locations. Brings me into this week's not a sponsor. So we're not big enough to where we have sponsors and ad spots, but I just like to share some tools that I like to use for my business. And the tool I want to talk about today is Bright Local. Bright Local is a great tool for small businesses, specifically for local SEO, that they can use to manage their reputation. So responding to reviews, asking for reviews. You can also get listed. They will help you get listed on hundreds of websites such as Yelp, yellowpages.com, and other directories for your small business. And also, Bright Local will help you optimize your Google My Business page. Like I said, this is a tool that I use, so you can sign up in the link below if you like, or if you want to work with me, I can also help you as well. And next up, step 4, this one's really important if you live in a smaller town, especially a small town where everyone kind of knows everyone. You want to get reviews specific to your local area. So that's saying, like, if you, the mayor of your town gives you a review, and then everyone kind of knows the mayor, and they see that the mayor gave you a review, then they're more likely to work with you. And then last up, step 5, is a new one that I've kind of learned about recently, and that's geotagging your images. And it's a great tool so you can fix the actual coordinates of your location or the town you're in to all the images you upload. So if you have a landing page about a specific location, you can tag the image to that, and then and if you have another landing page, you can tag the location for that image, which will help you also rank on Google Images, which a lot of people don't consider when working on their SEO. Because you also have Google Search, Google Images, Google News, you got YouTube here as well. They're all different types of search engines that you can use for your business. So these are the 5 tips that I have. What are some tips that you use to help your business get found online? Is there something I left out? Let me know in the comments. If you like this video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And of course, I'll see you next time.